And we've been joined by SMU coach June Jones. The Mustangs are 3-5 overall, 2-2 in the American Athletic Conference. SMU played this Saturday at Cincinnati. Cincinnati won the game 28-25. This Saturday, the Mustangs are back at home at Gerald Ford Stadium against UConn. It'll be a 3 p.m. Eastern time start and will be on ESPN3. Coach, thanks for joining us on the call. If you could take a minute to tie up the game at Cincinnati. Also, just a reminder, Garrett Gilbert was the conference's Offensive Player of the Week. Once again, if you would mind commenting on his performance, and look forward to the game against UConn. He's back at home.
Well, Cincinnati's a well-coached football team, and they have some good players. We just didn't do enough things right to win the game. Garrett played a pretty good football game under a lot of pressure and threw the ball accurately. I thought Cincinnati did what they had to do to win the game. They took the air out of the ball in the middle of the third quarter. I think we had 3 plays in the third quarter, and that kind of was really the difference in the game, I thought. We have UConn at home. They look to be, getting better every week. They got a young quarterback that is getting more confident. They look big up front on defense. We're going to have to protect our quarterback. They look like they can rush the passer pretty good, and on offense, they are gaining more confidence with the young quarterback playing.
Take questions for Coach June Jones, please. Hit *1 on your telephone to join the queue, and then the operator will introduce you. And again, *1 for questions for Coach Jones, please.
And we'll go to Paul Doyle at Hartford Courier.
Hi, Coach. I just wanted to ask you about your quarterback and sort of where his confidence level is now, and maybe contrast that a little bit with where he was when he arrived and he transferred into your program.
Well, when he came here, he had a lot of negative thoughts going on in his mind, and he unfortunately, when you transfer, we couldn't have him in the off season, couldn't have him in the summertime. So when he got here in the fall, he was trying to learn everything, trying to grasp everything, and he really didn't get, I don't think, start to get his confidence back until about 4 to 5 games to go in the season. And he's, now had a summer, a spring, a summer, and now he knows what he's doing, and his confidence has risen, and his play has shown from that. I think he's elevated himself to be a top draft pick next year, and he's a great kid, competitor, and we're glad we have him.
How do you think he projects to the next level?
He can play at the next level. The one thing that I didn't realize, that he had never had the same offensive system ever in college 2 years in a row. Excuse me. And so with that said, that makes sense why he's starting to gain his confidence. When you're constantly changing things on a quarterback that's a young quarterback, you're not going to get production out of him, and he's a gym rat. He wants to know. He wants to learn. He loves the game, and he'll play at the next level.
I also want to ask you just about your view of UConn coming into this game and what you sort of took out of the Louisville game.
Well, I see them as a big physical team, and I see them gaining confidence. The last 3 games on film, they're getting better and better, and we're going to have to play a good football game to beat them. I mean, their young quarterback is getting more confident. He looks like he's starting to get what they're doing, kind of similar to what Garrett went through last year. And they have some skill level, and they've got a big physical football team.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Uh-huh.
And do we have anything else for Coach June Jones, please? Coach, well, thank you for your time this week. Oh, we do have one come in if you just stay with us for just a minute.
Okay.
We'll go to Jim Fuller at New Haven Register.
Yes, Coach, I know you won at SMU when UConn last played down there in '89, but the game down there was considered one of the top 10 history-making moments in SMU's program. Is that a game that ever gets talked about, the coming off a death penalty and the first victory coming off of that?
I was not aware of that. I guess I knew it, but we have not talked about it. No, I'm sure it was an emotional time for the school, no question about it. And I know that they still. I don't think we still have fully recovered from the death penalty.
Can you kind of imagine what that must have meant for those group of guys to, they had 41 scholarship players, and to be able to win a game when people said they probably weren't going to win a game for a couple of years?
Well, I was obviously an emotional, big win, especially after their first couple games that year. They at this school, have took a lot of pride in their football team ever since they've been playing football, and that will be, I'm sure remembered as one of the big wins of all time, just like you remembering it right now.
All right, thank you.
Coach, well, thank you for the time this week. Look forward to talking to you again next Monday.
All right, thanks. Take care.
Okay. All right. This is June Jones, the Mustangs against UConn at Gerald Ford Stadium, 3 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN 3.